All right. What's going on, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another episode. It's another one. I'm like DJ Khaled up in this piece. Another one. It's another episode of the Men Up Real Talk podcast, a podcast for the people. I am your host, Mr. Mike Wiley, saying greetings and salutations to all of you, our faithful followers and listeners. Look, we appreciate all the likes, shares, clicks, and downloads, and all that stuff that y'all do to support this podcast, because we know that had it not been for you, it wouldn't be no us. And so we do not take it lightly, and we appreciate y'all for it. If you're joining us for the first time, we want to say thank you and welcome. And if you're coming back for another helping, we say welcome back, because your boys is back on the air with another Man of Real Talk podcast. And as you can see, I'm never by myself. Yep. Joining me as always is my right-hand man, Mr. Philippines, a.k.a. Mr. Classic, a.k.a. OG Triple OG, who is always and definitely in the building. What is going on, fam? Where are my glasses? Because I can't see jack. Oh, here we go.
What's going on, brother Law?
Nothing, man. Half blind, but I'm feeling good. Dude, this
Half
weather.
blind, but you feeling good.
Man, this weather almost, I ain't gonna say it took me out, but you know, it finally got me, bro. Finally got me. And I was down for the count last week, man. But praises be to God. I am 85% operational, and I think for all intents and purposes, that's pretty good. I know Eddie, he was in the Navy. I know most, if the stuff was 85% operational, that probably wasn't a good thing. But I thank God that I am on the mend, and I'm feeling much better than I did last weekend. So I am I'm feeling good. Appreciate it. I see Eddie in the chat. I see Jackie. I see Mitzi and a couple other people. I say God bless y'all. People. Thanks for
joining. I had to deal with that heat this week, bro.
I'm not going to even get into it. I've been trying my best to not turn this air conditioner on, but it is
well, you better turn that thing on, man.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to avoid. Look, man, I'm trying to keep this bill under $1,000, fam. Look, dude. All I'm saying, I'm gonna have to though, because it was
got a lot of fans around that mug or something.
No, right? I got this one fan though, like for real. I got this one fan that's like, I can't turn it up higher than low, because if I put it on anything else, it's like blowing stuff over. So I have to keep it on low. So that's okay. But the thing is like while I was sick, you know, I was either really, really hot, or if I turn the fan on, I'm freezing. And I'm like, oh my God. So it just wasn't a good few days for me, man. But like I said, I'm feeling so much better now that I can't complain. Yeah. But I'm still gonna be I'm still sucking down throat lozenges and staying liquored up on Alka-Seltzer. For some of y'all be like, oh, yeah, I'm staying liquored up on the medicine and everything, on the over-the-counter drugs, if you will.
Yeah, that heat was crazy though, Mike.
Yeah,
I was at work, and I said, let me walk to this gas station, give me a Gatorade. Man, I feel like walking through hell.
She said it felt like walking through hell.
Oh, it was so hot, good. Man.
That is not good.
You know how the heat make you mad?
Yeah.
So hot. That's how it was.
Just angry for no reason.
Man,
can y'all hear me okay? Because I'm trying to experiment with different setups to try to see what works best. And
I can hear you.
You can hear me all right? All right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can y'all hear him? Can y'all hear him, y'all?
And I can hear you okay. All right, look. listen, I don't even know where to begin because it's so much stuff that I've just encountered, not over the last week, but just in general, and probably more so last week because I think I was really on social media more last week than I normally try to be because I have to limit my time, which is weird because when you do a podcast, you want things to talk about, but at the same time, I can't do a lot of social media because it's just not good for me. Because
No,
I
it's not.
find myself getting into conversations with people that
Yes.
it's just not worth the energy sometimes. Kenya, hey man, I appreciate you tapping into the chat. Look, this brother been following us for a long time, and he always likes and shares our posts and
What's
everything.
his name?
It's Kenyon Clayton. I just want to appreciate you, bro, for hanging out with us on the live, man. Glad you can make it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Listen, hey, real quick, y'all like, tag, and share this video. Y'all know how this stuff
Please.
works. Like, tag, and share so we can, get the stuff out there. But yeah, man, this is I try to steer away from social media because it's so many things that I wanted to talk about today because I'm at that point, Phil, and you know how we get.
I talked to you. Remember, we are production meetings. Remember,
It's
so
it, I'm at that point, y'all. So if
it's
I'm if
Friday, y'all.
it's Friday.
Brother-in-law might put one foot up on the soapbox today, so we gonna let it ride.
I missed last week, so if I'm all over the place, please forgive me,
Yeah,
and I'm going to try to stay as focused as I can. Shout out to real quick though. Shout out to Denver and Miami. I know they in the I know they're in the finals. All you
yeah.
Lakers fans. Sorry about that. I got Boston
I'm
in
still,
12. I mean, I
I'm
got
still.
Miami. I got Miami in
Yeah.
8.
No. I got Miami at 7. Realistic.
I
I'm
don't have
riding with
Miami at
Jimmy.
all.
I'm riding with Jimmy buckets.
I just don't have them at all. But
I might be the
hey,
only one
congrats.
right after. It's only been one game, so all you folks talking about this is game 1. They got to get 3 more to sweep, and it's 7 all. It's 7 all together. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm riding with buckets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I got Miami at 9, and so
Forget you,
congrats to Denver and Miami. Glad they
man.
worked that out.
Forget you.
So here's the thing. Oh, awesome show. Been listening since I found you guys on Apple Pod. Yo, that's what's up.
The
Man, we look.
audio.
Listen, man.
Audio.
I'm like
Thank you, Kenyon. Thank you.
for real though. Like
I
I said.
love the audio world. I love that
Oh,
we have a small following on audio. I've been telling Mike this for years. I love y'all who catch us on audio. These
yeah.
videos and
See,
all this is cool, but audio have really shown
this
man
is the
up,
way to
real
go,
talk
Philip. I'm
love.
telling you. But yeah, but no,
Okay. All right.
the audio thing kind of put us out there, and we appreciate that,
Thank
man.
you,
Like I said,
Kenya. Thank
you
you.
just never know. You never know who's listening. That's why we
And to
kind
all
of
who listen to us on audio, thank you. I love y'all. Thank you.
yeah. That's why we keep doing what we doing. Oh, excuse me for a second. But yeah, I've been bombarded with stuff, and then people be sending me videos. Mike, what you think about this? What you think about that? And I'll be like, So, couple of things. Did mom fail us, guys, when we were coming up? I asked that question because I'm I'm I see these podcasts and like all of these, and I listen. I love us, y'all know this, but and I understand that social media, everybody is trying to go viral and everybody wants to be popular, and that's fine. That's great, right? But it's all of these podcasts nowadays, they have the same stuff, which is black men and black women going at each other, right? And it's all about what you bring to the table, what you bring to the table, and all this stuff. And so I have to ask the question: did mom fail us guys? Now I know dad is in the home, But and if you have both parents, if you're lucky enough to have both parents in the home, you have both parents pouring into you in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I ask that question is because I think about the things that mom taught their children, especially if you have boys and girls. Mom told us as young men, listen, you respect women, right?
Mm-hmm.
You protect women.
Mm-hmm.
You provide for women, right? They taught us, for some of us old heads, that's older than 30. I see Kenya said he's only 30, but you should probably know what chivalry is, right? They taught us, listen, when you see a lady coming to the door, what do? You hold the door open for them, right? When you sitting down to dinner, what do? You pull the woman's chair out. You let her sit down first, assist her with the chair, and then you sit down. If the lady is
Mm-hmm.
getting into the car, when you walk into the car, what do? You open her door, you let her in, and you put her, let her get in the car first, right? All of these things, and you walk on this side of the street. The man always walks on the curb, and you always want to treat women as jewels, and the woman is precious. Even on your wedding day, for those fellas that got married, some of us even heard, hey, this is her day.
Yeah, it's her day.
It's her day. Even though you were getting married too.
Yeah, you'll be there.
It's you'll be there. We
You'll be
appreciate
there.
you for coming, but this is her
Guys,
day.
you're gonna get a few words to
Yeah,
say, but it's her day.
yeah. Don't worry, they'll take your picture too. But this is her
Yeah.
day, right? We hear all of these things, and as men, this is what we hear, and there's this reverence for women, and all of this stuff. But then they tell their daughters, "Go get you an education, right? Don't worry about no man. Get yourself together so you can take care of yourself and do your own thing." So
Mhm.
you had two conflicting teachings in the same household. And somewhere along that line, that stuff started snowballing. And it was less about how you, as a young man, should be as a husband, and less about how the young woman should be as a wife. See, we were never taught that. I can personally testify that I was never taught what to expect as a man from a woman when I get married. Never. Wasn't taught it. It was something that was not, we did not have this conversation when I was coming up. These were not conversations. There was no, listen, buddy, when you get married, as a man, this is what you should be doing as a husband, and this is what you should look for in a woman as a wife. These are the things
Mhm.
that you should expect. But that was never talked about, at least not in my household. So what happens? You have a generation that's coming up that's left to their own devices, and now,
Mike, take it on. I'll be right back.
okay, go ahead. So you have people that's left to their own devices in regards to trying to figure out this relation, these relationship schemes. And what are you left with? You left now with a generation that don't know how to date. Let's keep it 100. Y'all young people don't know how to date, or at least you don't date with purpose. And we're going, and you have men and women that are going for each other heads, trying to figure out who's better. Because you got the man that got his side of the story. I'm a provider, I'm a protector, I'm this, I'm that. What are you bringing to the table? And then you have the women on the other side saying, I'm his piece, I'm a homemaker, I'm this, I'm that. What are you bringing to the table? And everybody is asking, who's bringing what to the table? And most folks ain't even got their table established. Don't even have the table set. And you asking what somebody else is bringing to the table. Let me tell you what I'm bringing to the table. Nothing. I ain't bringing nothing to the table. Because I don't even know you. We just met. You stepped on my shoes while I'm standing in line at Starbucks. And I looked up. You was cute. I said, hey. I didn't even mind the fact that I didn't even mind the fact that I just bought them. Didn't mind that. You scuffed them a little bit. It's all right. I got a Mr. Clean Magic Erase at the crib. I can buff that right out. Ain't no problem with that. We just talking. We haven't even established names. We haven't even established. Look, while you're worried about what somebody is bringing to the table, what you should be worried about is, number one, is this person crazy? Especially in this world. Number two, is this a man or a woman? I'm just saying, these are things we need to start asking. You worried about what somebody's bringing to the table, and you probably don't even have an established table yet. What we need to start doing is trying to come together and figure out, hey, how can this person enhance me? Stop trying to get people to complete you. Ladies, stop looking for a man that's going to be able to buy you this, that, and the other. If you can't afford it yourself, stop looking for a nigga to buy for you.
Yep.
Get it on your own. And then that way, you ain't got to worry about if he can buy it for you, because you can buy it for yourself. What is he going to do for you as a person? How is he enhancing you as a person? You know, I think about when I got married, one of my quirks was that I would say things with no tact whatsoever. And it wasn't that the things that I was saying wasn't true. It's just that the way that I said it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had that problem too. I had that problem too.
My wife, God bless her soul, had to, and I'm not ashamed to say it, she had to teach me, in a sense, how to say what needs to be said in a way that's not offensive and still be able to come across and still be able to get my point across.
You can tell we married to sisters, because Jackie.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that's something that I was able to get from her. It's something that improved me. Flip side of that coin, my wife was very soft spoken, and in our earlier years, she would do things for people and just always did stuff she didn't know how to say no. You know what I did? I taught her all the different ways that you can say no. And I taught her that no it doesn't require an explanation, and it's a complete sentence. No. And it's okay to say it. But we're fighting with each other online for some of the most trivial things. Eddie says we have two generations of non-seeing, disruptive, and disrespected people. Our folks are stripped of parents' protection and guidance. Yeah, it's an issue. It's a problem. It's a problem, people. And you know what? The scary part is that the younger people, and I know Kenyon, he said he's 30, but I'm talking about the 20 somethings, the teens. They coming up the same way. The same way. And it's scary. Because you got the thing is that the black home is under attack. And we don't even realize it.
No, some realize, they just want to act like they don't see it. That's all that is, Mike.
I don't know, man. I just see it as like people just trying to cash in on a hot topic, and it's like ain't nobody really saying nothing to resolve nothing. And we just go along with
it. Over everything. That's what they say.
We just go along with it, man. We go along with it. Now, I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing that's it's not Now you might have to elaborate on that when you say it's not incentives. Are you saying that dating is no incentives for dating? Because I always said that marriage is just a business marriage is just a business contract that come with snacks and naps. That's how I feel sometimes. It's a contract. It's an agreement. That's what it is.
You say a business agreement that covers snacks and that.
That's exactly what it is. What are we talking
Mike.
about, Elena? You know what we're talking about. I'm sick of y'all online arguing about what the other bring to the table. I'm sick of y'all women talking about what men bringing. I'm sick of
Hey,
men
Lena,
talking about
baby.
what women bringing. I'm just done with it. I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired. I'm tired of just
He
everything.
got lady. Your uncle got one foot on the soapbox tonight, so we're gonna let him ride.
It's not a soapbox. It's just stuff that's just bugging me. Like, you know what else is bugging me? Scottie Pippen is bugging me. And again, I know I'm gonna be all over the place tonight.
That disloyal, that boy.
This nigga, look. Okay, but before I go there, listen, my young people, date with purpose.
Right? Yeah, please.
And what I mean by that is that number one, you gotta be you gotta be honest. Well, no, not all the time. It's usually the men asking the women, what do they bring? Not no, ma'am. Because I've been seeing more women talking about, because you know what, here's why. And this since we're going there, let's go there. Here's what I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out where these dudes that these women want. Y'all want a man that already got a house, he making over 6 figures. If he wants to, he can drop everything and take you on trips and all these different things on the weekends or whatever. He ain't got to schedule no days off. He a boss and all of these different things y'all want from this man. Y'all talking about cats in the upper 4, 3, 2, and 1%. These are the guys that y'all want, but these are not the guys that's available to you because most of y'all ain't in the upper 4, 3, 2, 1%.
Meanwhile, y'all somewhere in nursing school getting your CNA.
Y'all you getting a CNA somewhere, or you going to college, trying to get a degree in basket weaving.
You in beautician school.
She said, "Who have I been talking to?" Everybody. I'm telling you, this is stuff that people be sending me, the stuff that I be seeing, and I'm just like, where are these men, ladies?
Mike, I'm low key, Elena. Your Uncle Mike getting his little Kevin Samuels on right now.
I'm not getting, no, it's not that, because well, it is that. Here's the thing. Because as much as I did not like his approach,
you had to lift. I actually liked him. I don't care how anybody feel about him, because people took sound bites of what he was saying.
Thank you.
If you sat back and saw the whole video of what these women were saying, and it's just exactly what you're saying.
Right.
You can't expect the man to make 6 figures, to have all this, have all that, and the only thing you doing is yeah, I wash hair at such and such beauty shop.
It's a double standard, ladies.
Don't work like that.
That's No. It's a double standard. And here's why I say it. Because when a woman is let me tell you, this is when a woman is, let's just say if a woman is in that echelon, right? She makes she makes her money, she got home, cars, whatever. She got her own house, she got her own, all that stuff, right? If she decides to date a man that doesn't make just as much or more she is, do you know that they consider that as dating down? And they're like, no, that's dating down to me. I don't want to date down. But when a man has that same status, you expect him to date down. Then you don't want him to have no kids, but you got 3 kids.
Yeah. I heard women say that. I don't deal with baby mama drama.
I don't deal with baby mama drama.
Yourself.
I mean, but
with 4 baby daddies. I mean, come on, ma, make it make sense.
most of them don't know where they are or what they want, and that's why they only slept with those guys. You
Yeah.
probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Grow you first before you try to grow with someone else. Don't be a weed that eats up a person's growth, so they are forced to cut you off. Man, listen,
Eddie,
it's a lot of weeds out there, partner. It's a lot of weeds out there, ladies. I'm telling you, y'all got a lot of double standards. And if a man say, and then you got all these, you want to have a certain bill. And listen.
It's really not double standard, Mike.
No.
It's being delusional.
No.
It's highly being delusional.
No, it is a double standard. I'm dying on this hill. Listen, and then y'all sit up there and you say you want your man to look like this and this, that, and the other. Look, I ain't in no way no 10. I'll never say I am, and I'll never insult the other 10s out there. But you can't be Lizzo talking about you looking for Idris Elba.
Hey, man, they do it. They do it.
I'm just saying. And Lizzo's a beautiful girl.
I done seen big women turn down big brothers trying to holler at them.
Yeah. I'm just saying, y'all. Where are we going with this, y'all? Where are we going? What are we doing? That's the topic for tonight. What are we doing?
What's your point? Hold on, Ty. What's your point of information, Jackie Hans?
Yeah, I need.
What is your point of information? You out of order. Out of order.
You're right. Their audacity is high.
Yeah,
and it's just like, how dare you?
The arrogance.
The audacity.
Yeah.
Look. Let me throw this out there. Y'all gonna hate me when I say this. I don't need a man to do nothing for me. I gotta go I'm taking so-and-so to child support court next week. Wait a minute. I thought you just said you didn't need
relax,
a man
Mike.
to do
Chill. Mike,
no,
relax.
No.
Relax.
No. It's Friday. And I missed last week. You just said you ain't need a man to do nothing for you. Now you talking about you about to take this brother child support. You leave that man alone. You don't need it. You independent. INDEPENDE. Yeah, all of that. That's what you are. You remember that conversation?
She got her own car. She got her own.
Hey, that's what are we doing?
Weeby. Shout out to Weeby.
Is it Weeby or Webby?
Webby, whatever it is.
What are we doing, people? That's all I'm asking. What are we doing?
Who out here?
And we're online throwing each other's dirty laundry out there.
What's going on, Denise, baby?
And I ain't never met a perfect woman. Never.
No.
Never.
And a woman should know that she's never. See, Mike, you know what? Now you opening the door that I try not to go into.
Wait.
But
I'm Elena looking for Ronald. Honestly, the
spend the night with me tonight.
She said the pension matters.
Tonight.
Then she gonna say, "Stop playing. You ain't playing." Look, if Ron came up and said, "You're contagious, drive me crazy, give me what you got," and I'm ready. Look, I already know how I go.
Like golden girl, so right for me. Oh, how do I know?
Oh my goodness! But I'm just listen. We are not perfect.
No one's perfect.
We're not.
But
say
it because I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to let you ride out tonight. I'm trying to really chill tonight. But
Eddie say, how many parents let their kids watch Jerry and Maury for years while growing up? It was like Sesame Street for some of these 20-year-olds, and they learn. I swear to you.
Yeah.
I promise you.
If you didn't watch Sesame Street, Electric Company, Romper Room, your childhood sucked.
Your childhood really was trash. Did. You came
Schoolhouse Rock.
You came up
trash.
You came up on Jerry Springer, Maury. Who else had one of them trash talk shows?
What's old girl, white girl?
Ricky Lake.
No, the other one,
Which one?
Jenny something,
Oh yeah,
Jenny
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jones,
Jenny
something like that.
Jones.
Yeah.
All that trash. That's what
Mhm.
that's.
Yeah.
And we're out here, and we're passing each other by. It's good men and good women passing by each other every day, and they don't even realize it because they have this idea that society has put in their head about what you should have and what the other person should have. Let me tell you something. Stop.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's that door. That's that door I don't want to go into.
No,
I'm trying to chill tonight. I really am.
Do you know why half of y'all relationships don't work out? Because you got too many people in your business.
See, he cracking it, y'all.
You got too many folks in your business. You got single people telling you how to get a man.
If you listen to a single person, if you're a married woman and you listen to a single woman tell you how your marriage should go, you are stupid.
Somebody explain to me how in the world did Steve Harvey get elected as the end all be all to relationship advice?
Yeah. Think like a man, be by yourself, what I call that book.
I mean, but it's like the most surefire way to be in a bad relationship is to listen to folks outside of your relationship tell you how your relationship should be. Look, if you happy in a tent with a hot plate and a warm blanket and a couple of pillows and y'all good, the nigga be good. Stop telling folks, oh girl, he needs to put you in the house. Well, what if I like a tent? And I know that's an extreme case, but I'm just saying, you got y'all letting folks tell y'all how your relationship should be. You are the only person who knows how your relationship should be. The only one. Why are you letting people dictate how you should live? What your marriage should be like? Now, and I understand. I understand that there are similarities in every marriage, right? It's just like if you put 10 people in a room, in most cases, all 10 of those people are going to have 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 feet, 2 hands, 10 fingers, 10 toes. They're all going to have those similarities. But each one of those people are individually different. It is the same thing with your relationship / marriage. Me and Phil are married to 2 sisters. And there are probably some similarities between them, but I can promise you there are some differences. And what may work for him and his may not work for me and mine. And what works for me and mine may not work for him and his. So I can't say
ain't nobody gonna tell me how my marriage should go, but me and my wife.
But you understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
So you there's no way that you should let somebody tell you what your relationship should be like. And then now all of a sudden you unhappy when you were happy, but now someone told you that you shouldn't be because of how their relationship is. That's the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah, but it happens though, Mike. Real talk.
And it happens. And we as black people are, as black men and black women are at war with each other. We're at war with each other. And our concern is, what are you bringing to the table? What you bring to the table? I don't know what you bring to the table. What you bring to the... You ain't even got a table. You got a TV tray.
Come on, Mike. Come on. A lot of folks is getting married because of convenience these days. Love is nowhere in it. A woman is marrying this man because he has a nice job, so he can He has nice medical benefits, so he can put in a big house. He can put in this or get her this or get her that. Some men marrying women because she has a nice body. She's a good earn piece. She looks good when I go out. So that's how society is right now. We're not even loving each other no more.
But
when we get married.
That's a different subject. But here's the thing: if you understand the dynamic of your relationship, and if that's what you cool with, who am I to judge?
Exactly.
If you're a female and your only desire is to be an arm piece, then be the best arm piece that you can be. And if that's the relationship that you're in, if you understand that guy, that's what he's looking for, and you can fulfill that thing, and you all are good together, and if it works, it works. Who am I to say, no, he should love you? If that ain't what you're looking for, and if you just want to be the arm piece and enjoy the benefits of being the arm piece, then darling, God bless you.
Hey, put Atlanta, Alaska.
Is this an Isley Brothers quote?
You abandoned me. Love don't live anymore.
Stop it. It starts with lack of parental involvement, nurturance, expectations, role models, mentors. The result is a people prone to peer pressure and propaganda. We want to follow niggery because it looks fun without commitment. Listen, this I'm gonna tell you, this line right here. Expectations. That is the biggest. That is the one fundamental thing that we lack when it comes to getting into relationships. Mm-hmm. Nobody has really talked about the expectation, because here's what we expect. We expect the giant wedding. We expect, the grand honeymoon. We expect these are all the things that we expect, right? And that we're taught to expect. And nobody talks about the other stuff. Because like when the real stuff happens, when the stuff after the honeymoon and after the wedding, when that stuff starts to happen, nobody really got nothing for that. You start having problems, girl. Just leave them. Oh, dude, if she ain't doing this, hey, I know somebody that can. That's what we do. Really? What is going on? Bobby Womack.
Oh, Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
Oh. He threw the Bobby Womack up there. But I'm just saying, y'all, we fighting with each other and everybody yelling and ain't nobody listening. We gotta start listening. Gotta start listening. And I'm gonna say this, ladies, y'all ain't gonna like it. Because I'm sick of y'all talking about where all the good men at, where they at. Are they dating white women? All the good men dating white women. No, they ain't. You know where the good men are? In your friend zone.
Yep.
That's where they are.
No, some you walk past every day, and just because they don't look that hard.
No. They are in your friend zone because you parked that nigga there, put him on layaway so you can go and date the dude that got the jewels and the money, and he looks interesting and all these other things. So you got your guy there on layaway because he ain't gonna go nowhere because he like you. And so you keep him there. You ain't gonna date him, but you definitely gonna keep him on. You definitely gonna keep him on standby.
What you talking about? Work husband?
Oh my God, work husbands and just friends in general. Guys you've known forever, told all your secrets to and everything. Every time you break up, you calling him. Really? Don't call. Stop it. Just stop. And he a simp because he ain't brave enough to tell you to stop calling him, telling him all your business.
No, he waiting for that one good time. That's all that is. He waiting for that one good time.
What she say? Don't listen to Uncle Mike. Me and the friends on this. No, it's not.
It's not.
You stop putting these guys on layaway. You stop that.
Stop that.
Where are all the good men?
Cause friend zone is nothing but holding them on layaway just in case my dude act up.
Right. Say it again, Phil, please.
That's what a friend zone is. Nothing but again. You got this guy on ice just in case my guy messed up. And I really want to get him back. I got somebody.
Come on. That's all, bruh. That's all it is. Man. That's all it is. And look, y'all can sit up there and try to make it seem like, what the world? Y'all can sit up there and try to make it seem like it's not. That was weird. But that's what y'all know that's what it is. Now y'all stop that
friend zone.
Got that man in the friend zone and he buying you Starbucks every day. Know your favorite flavor and everything.
And he don't even drink Starbucks like that, but he
don't even like Starbucks. He like Dunkin'.
But he know you like it.
But he go because you like it. He go to Whole Foods and get you that special milk that you like. All that craziness.
That's true too. That's true too. Like I always say, man. Women, yeah. Yeah.
And that can be it too. But be honest with the man. That's up. Look, I ain't gonna even stay on that. I can't even stay on this conversation longer. But listen, we gotta stop. We gotta stop warring with each other. We have to. We gotta stop warring with each other because and we have to stop We gotta stop listening to all the outside voices. We got to. Friend zones keep what? Friend zone friends keeps your main love on their toes. I guess. That's a possibility.
Man, trust me. Your man not stupid.
No.
He know what's up with the work husband.
Man,
and he cool. No, yeah, I know. He waiting me to mess up. He gonna slide right in.
You gonna slide right in.
Hey man, but just like you have a work husband, I got work wife.
Listen, y'all I'm telling y'all now, these work husbands and these work wives. I mean, but think about it. You spend more time with them than you do your real husband and wife.
I don't even have to bring lunch to work.
Look, bro.
This girl's bringing me mac and cheese, rolls, cornbread,
let me tell you something. I used to,
and it's just a Tuesday.
And this, hey, Mike, I'm finna go to Chipotle. Did you want something? Yeah, can you bring me? Hold on, let me get
them work wives don't buy food. They bring food they cooked at home.
No, but when they go out and they going to get them something and you want something, you be like, let me give you some money. Man, stop it.
So that it can go both ways.
Listen, ladies. All right, you got that work husband. Don't think for a second that man ain't got that work wife. She waiting for you to mess up.
Yep. He don't even care if you cook no more.
Waiting. Half of y'all ain't cooking no way. That's right. I said it. We going there.
He had a Sunday's meal at 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday. He had a Sunday meal
at 12 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Good. You didn't cook nothing. It's cool. I'm good. I'm full.
And had enough to bring home.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Had enough to bring home. Now, Eddie hit on something. We're going to move on. But listen, real quick. But I just want to wrap that portion up and say, like, for real, you know, most of our homes are already in disarray. And if we continue to go in the direction that we're going, and we continue to go at the rate that we're going, you know, I worry about the Black home and the dynamic of the Black home. We already have all the issues in the world that we have to fight through. Why are we fighting each other so hard?
Yeah, we have to stop that.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta find a way to come together. And I'm gonna be honest with you. There were many times when I wanted to do a podcast and have people on, have guys on, and have girls on, and have that same conversation. But you know what I said? I'm not doing that. I didn't want to do it. Because to me, I felt like I was promoting the problem and not really trying to solve an issue. Because every last one of them podcasts I watch, most of them are just, it's just people just going at it and
just arguing
and just arguing about.
No one's listening. No one is listening to no one.
Nobody is listening to nobody. So it's like
I don't be a part of
I didn't want to be a part of it. So that's why I didn't do it. But I just want us to love on each other a little bit more, man. That's all. And it's hard to do sometimes. You know, ladies, I get it. Sometimes we not, you know, we ain't the easiest people to love. You know, we can be some knuckleheads sometimes. Sometimes we don't listen, and if we do listen, we misinterpret stuff, and I get it. Mm-hmm. And fellas, listen, your lady ain't perfect. She may think she is, but she not. Because she's an emotional creature. Sometimes she ain't logical with stuff, and because she in her feelings, anytime you try to go against her, it's you're invalidating her feelings, and that's not always the case. Sometimes you just ain't making sense. I don't care if you feel like
you just don't care about my feelings.
You just don't care. I was like,
no, I don't.
Not
right now.
Not today. I don't. I just want to eat.
I don't.
Can I get my sandwich?
I'm trying to watch the game.
It's like I'm
go call your work husband up and tell him about
it. But listen, we gotta learn. We have to learn how to. We need to start putting into practice more and more, listening to understand, and not just listening to reply.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I believe
but Mike, that's a problem that and I speak on it a lot. It's like no one wants to shut up.
I swear they don't.
Everybody wants to have the last word, or everybody wants to make themselves sound like they're the smartest person in the room. Everybody want to make themselves sound like they're always right. But if you can just have a conversation where you talk, I listen. Okay. I talk, you listen. Maybe we come to a conclusion of what's going on, but with everybody that wants to just, you're never gonna come to a conclusion. So I just think that shut up and listen sometimes.
Yeah, we got to let's learn to listen to understand and not just listen to reply. And if we did that, if we put that into practice more, I believe a lot of the relationship issues that we have and within our community will resolve themselves. Stop listening to outside interference.
Mm-hmm.
If you're having some issues within your relationship, the only somebody that you should be listening to is your partner and the problems that they have or the problems that they're trying to convey to you. You shouldn't be thinking about what so and so is saying, this person is saying, your mama, whoever. You need to work that thing out between you and your significant other.
Well, take it to God. How about that?
I mean, hopefully he's somewhere in the mix.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But ladies, don't be out to listen to that female friend ain't never got a man.
Ain't never got a man. She always trying to tell you how to keep one. Why you ain't got one, Felicia? Dang. You got all these tips and tricks and you forever manless.
Yeah. This is like the guys, I call them Facebook pimps. And these women fall for it on Facebook.
All the
ladies.
Oh my God.
If you come across a man that sounds super perfect,
he a lie.
And you ain't never seen him with a woman,
he's a lie.
It's game, y'all. It's straight game.
100%.
Ain't no man perfect.
None. It is
so a man 100%. That can say everything right and can do it now.
Come on, man.
Watch that, ladies.
Look, just like what's our boy name? They got caught up. Derek Jackson. You remember him? Jackson.
Yeah.
I used to tell people, I said, it's something about this dude. It was something about him. And sure enough, he got caught up. And I was like, I told y'all about that dude. I told you. But let's love on each other.
Man.
Love on each other a little bit more. Let's listen to understand and listen less to reply and stop listening to outside interference. Now, this other thing that's been on my mind, and this is another what are we doing? And I'm just going to preface, I'm just going to preface or preface what I'm about to say with this. I believe wholeheartedly in people being able to live the life that they want to live. But I also believe that my participation in that life, I'm the one who dictates how much and how less I participate in it. I'm trying to understand what the end game is with the alphabet community, because this transgender stuff is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand, and you all can say, "Oh, here he go. Call me call me homophobic, call me transphobic, fat phobic, whatever phobic you want to say I have. I don't care, because the problem that I have is that nobody is speaking up enough. Where do we draw the line with this thing? Where? Because the stuff that I'm seeing, I'm like, I sit up here and I'm like, am I the only one that see this stuff? And I can't be. I can't be. Ladies, let me ask you a question. How does it feel knowing that there are men who now recognize themselves as being women and say that they are better at being women than you are? They say that they're the only ones who have the right to be recognized as women because they had to go through the process of figuring out that they were a woman. No one assigned them their womanhood like they did you guys. And they consider themselves to be better than you. How does it feel knowing that there was a man, a guy who now identifies as a woman and is being celebrated more than you for being a woman, is more successful than you because he is now a woman? How does that make you feel? How? Bruce Jenner, before he became Caitlyn, was, for all intents and purposes, a man's man. He ran decathlons and all kind of marathons and won medals and was on Wheaties box. Now he on the box of Fruity Pebbles, I guess. But whatever cereal he represents,
right.
It's this guy wasn't even a woman for 4 months and was put on the cover of a magazine as Woman of the Year. And it's women out there that's been doing more than he has and has been better at being a woman than he has for a longer time. And they ain't been on the magazine cover. He was cited as being brave. And they made him Woman of the Year. Where does it stop? They are literally, I don't even think you all realize how they are literally trying to control us. And the way that they're doing it, let me tell you how they're doing it. The way that you control a society is to control its language. How are they controlling our language? Give me an example. Anybody. You know how they doing it? You know how they're doing it?
Through media? Several ways.
They're doing it because now they want me, they want you, and everybody else to switch up your whole pronoun game for somebody else's benefit. And some of y'all may be like, Mike, that's such a simple thing. It's such a little thing. Why does that bother you so much? Because
if you black, it should bother you. If you black, it should bother you.
Even if you're not black, it should bother you.
But I'm just saying, I mean, we the lowest on the totem pole when it comes to them looking out for us.
Yeah, I mean,
that should bother you.
That's a whole nother subject too. But they're trying to control us by forcing us to change the way that we look at things that's been established since the beginning of the world. And we are sitting back and saying, well, it is what it is. That's our favorite saying. It is what it is. And we are going to, it is what it is ourselves, straight to hell. But when I, or people that have my opinion, say things like that, we're the evil ones. We're the ones that are full of hate. We're the ones that don't want people to live the life that they want to live. Why do you care so much? I didn't care. I was fine in my bubble until you tried to force it down my throat. You made me care. If you want to be a guy and you want to dress up like a girl and wear ladies' clothes and wigs and all that stuff, I don't care. You do you. But how much of your reality do I have to participate in? Why are you trying to force me to do it? Now, not only that, they want to start controlling, they want to start banning certain words. They want to start banning the word man and woman because it's offensive to that demographic of people. How is it that this minority of people is controlling the majority? I don't understand. And everybody seems to be fine with it. And I get it. It's some things you can't control, but it's just like, my goodness, why is it not more people standing up for this stuff? And y'all think it's not serious. I'm watching a video of this guy who was a teacher, guy, girl, whatever. It was a teacher. And he was gloating about the fact that he loved confusing the kids to make them think. And when he was like, I was so proud of one of my children. They were in the hallway and they walked up to a teacher and they asked the teacher, Mrs. So-and-so, am I a boy or a girl? And the teacher replied, does it matter? What do you think you are? And the little boy was like, I don't know. And she walked away from him and said, very good. They are trying to indoctrinate the children because they know that if they can get them at an early age, they got them. And what are we doing? Florida has banned books that they deem to be pornographic or something that they deem to be pornographic or teaching hate or whatever. They banned all these books, and yet they encourage this. Listen to me when I tell y'all this. They want to be able to start letting kids have treatment in regards to transitioning and all this stuff at an early age. But peep game, listen to this. If I'm a 14-year-old boy and I'm scrawny, and I say to my mom, man, Mom, can we go to the doctor and see if there's something, maybe, because protein ain't helping, whatever. And if you was to take that 14-year-old boy to the doctor and say, hey, Is there something that you can give him, some drugs or some medication that you can give him that can help him bulk up a little bit? You know what they'll tell you? No, we can't do it. Take a little girl, same age. She's feeling a little insecure about herself. Maybe she want breast implants, or she want an enhancement to make herself look prettier, to make herself look more girly. Take her to the doctor. See if they're gonna give it to her. You know what they're gonna tell her? No. But these same doctors are trying to say, well, yeah, they should be able to have the treatment that they want in regards to their transition. Why are we assigning kids their gender at birth? Well, because he has male genitalia and she has female genitalia. That's why. And science for years has said, oh, he has a penis. This is a male. This is a boy. She has a vagina. This is a female. This is a girl. And the world is trying to convince us that that is not true. And we are falling for the okie doke. And it's just happening. And everybody seems to be fine with it. Everybody is, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people seem to be okay with it. But my language is toxic because it could possibly promote violence. It can trigger some people. I'm so sick of everybody and they triggers.
Yeah.
I'm triggered by toilet paper. Then don't go to the bathroom. I'm triggered by this. I'm triggered by that. Everything that we say is offensive. Who are the people that's making up the rules to say what I say is offensive?
You know what we say, Mike? We live in a soft society now. This world is so soft now. You can't. I mean, it's just soft. It's ridiculous.
But, dude, they you all don't understand how serious it is with the kid stuff. It's right now. It's cartoons. It's cartoons where I'm watching this Transformers cartoon because I'm a Transformer guy. I grew up on them in the 80s. And there was a new one on. I was like, oh, they got a new Transformers cartoon. Let's check it out. Why is it a Transformer on there talking about their gender fluid and that their pronoun is them and they?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa.
I'm like, you're a freaking truck.
Wait a minute. The Transformers transfluid now?
Yes. Phil. It was some other little show where it was like a pony or whatever. She had I don't know if they had transgender parents or some stuff. Then it was another little show, and I'm looking this stuff up as a little bull that introduced himself, but then he didn't know how he wanted people to address him because he liked this name, but he felt like that was a boy name, and he didn't feel like a boy. So just call me this, and my pronoun is they and them. Nigga, you're a cow. You're an animated cow.
Yeah, they doing too much now.
But this is what our kids are watching. Yeah, they have a song. I promise to God, they have a song where they are literally singing and telling you that we are coming for your children. It is the cringiest thing I've ever seen. And it's men with makeup and beards, and they're singing that we are coming for your children. And there is nothing that you can do about it. And they're just all happy on the song. And this song has millions of views. Millions. They are coming for your children. They have drag queens dancing at kindergarten classes. But if I was to say, I don't want my son or daughter to be part of that, I'm the problem. Not the drag queen that's dancing in front of the kids singing the ABCs.
You're being homophobic.
I'm the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the things that as society we're okay with. I I
Yeah.
refuse. I absolutely refuse to do it. I'm just not.
That's why, as a parent with small kids, you have to know what your kids watch. I say it over and over again. Stop giving your kids phones because you don't want to be bothered. Stop giving your kid that tablet or that laptop because you don't want to be bothered.
Man,
Get in tune in what your kids watching, because you might think they're watching an innocent cartoon, y'all. And Mike just told you how these cartoons are now. And this is what they're watching.
bro, it's
So if you have small children, I plead to y'all, get in tune with what your kids doing. I get it. We all be busy. I get it. Like
it.
Kendi, she's 16, so
No, no, no,
she's
no,
not a
no.
small child.
No, but let's not disregard just because they
No,
16.
I'm not disregarding, because whatever she watched, Jackie has parental guidance on whatever she watched, so Jackie knows what she's watching. What I'm saying is, we get to a point now, we got these small children. You see it all day long. What these 2, 3, 4 year olds be having? They walk around with
I
these tablets
know. Look, they get right
with the
now.
dinosaur cases on it.
Right
And
now, you
and
got 2-year-olds that can navigate YouTube better than I can.
exactly, this is what I'm trying to tell you. And we have to stop doing that. We have to stop. When I had my grandson, he got mad at me. No, you're gonna watch TV, and I'm gonna sit and watch it with you.
Yep.
You're not gonna be in this phone because you know how to work it and be watching Lord know what. No, you're not gonna do that.
Here's the thing with that, and for those of you all that have young children, or you know someone that have young children, maybe you have grandkids or whatever, be
Mhm.
mindful and
Yeah.
understand that just because you put Baby Shark on for them, it don't
Yep.
stay on Baby Shark.
No, it don't stay on Baby Shark.
Because here's what
It goes
happens.
on to another video.
Here's what happens. You would get Baby Shark maybe once or twice, and then they say, well, hey, since you like Baby Shark, you might like this. And then they
Mhm.
start playing a couple of videos related to that. Then next thing you know, oh, well, since you watched that video, maybe you'll watch this. Next thing you know, they watching We're Coming for Your Children and
And
singing
that's
the
how YouTube
song.
and that's how YouTube goes. That's why I tell anybody, because this generation of parents, they love throwing that phone in their kids' face, or that tablet in their kids' face. And no, stop letting these devices babysit your kids, and actually get up and watch TV with them. Or even if you're going to have the tablet and all that, get the parental advisory thing, where you can mark out what they can't watch, and you can
Yep.
mark in what they can watch. It's
You,
simple.
you
It's
have to.
simple. It's
You
not hard
have
work.
to. You have to. You have to. You have to. And that's for our young kids. That's for
Hmm.
our preteens, and even
Yeah,
for our
I want to
no
leave
no
Kendi
no
out, but
I know
we
and
already got
yeah, yeah, and even for our teens, listen, the influence is out there.
Hmm.
You have to understand there is an agenda. This isn't something that's just by happenstance. And this and I'm telling you all right now, this is if this thing is straight from the pit of hell. And you may think I'm being a little over dramatic, but I'm not. Because the one thing I know about and then they have the nerve, they have the audacity to say that their mission, that this is something, because God is love and He loves all of us. And He wants us to spread this love. You are not spreading love, you are spreading confusion. You're
Now, I
spreading
believe God
confusion.
love all of us, but that's far as I'm going. I'm not going to the other. He wants us to spread out. I believe God. I truly believe that God loves all of us for who we are. But when you go to all that spread that love and all that stuff, that's where you lose me at.
I mean, you got,
But just be mindful. Any folks that got small children, be mindful. And Jackie put the app that you can use in the comments. What is it? MM Garden.
MM Guardian. Yeah, I heard of it. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it's scary. And y'all may think like, well, Mike, you seem to be you really, really worried about this thing because I don't maybe y'all just don't see it like I do. You know? And it's like, we're in a we are in a
We're
time that
dinosaurs, Mike.
I
We're old.
guess,
We're prehistoric. We're old dinosaurs.
and that's
We're the
fine. Then
last of
I'm
the
then you know what? I'm gonna
me and
die.
you. I
I'm
just because we're in the same generation.
yeah.
We're the last of the parents raising us to have morals and standards.
It's not even about having morals and standards, Phil. It's about having common sense.
Yeah, that also.
And
That's what I'm saying.
and
We the last to be raised with all that.
we live in a time where it's just like where common sense just don't exist.
It
And it's
don't.
just like how can anybody argue the fact that there are two genders, that there are more than two genders? All this stuff is made up. I don't care what you say. This gender fluid and gender binary and I'm cis this and cis that and all this other foolishness. Niggas just making up terms because they feel a certain way. Let's talk on that. Since we really want to go there, let's really talk on that. You want me to acknowledge that you're a woman because you feel like you're a woman, correct? All right. You want me to acknowledge you're a man because you feel like you're a man. Because you got up this morning and said, I want to dress like a man, smell like a man, act like a man. I am now a man. Same thing with the guy. I want to dress like a woman, smell like a woman, act like a woman, have my hair like a woman. And now I'm supposed to acknowledge you that you're a woman because you feel that way. Why can't I feel like I have a credit score of 800 and I can walk off of this car lot without putting any money down and pay less than $500 for this car? I feel I should be able to do that.
That's all you're gonna do is feel that. For real.
I feel like I should be able to do it. I feel like I shouldn't have to work 5 days out of a week and make the same amount of money. I feel like I should only have to work 2 days. That's how I feel. Why it's not? What's the problem? What is the problem?
No,
I feel like I should be able to fill up my gas tank for less than $50. How's that working out? Hell, I feel like I shouldn't even be having this conversation. But yet, here I am having this conversation. So all this stuff about how you feel, that's not science. That's just how you feel. That's how you feel. And people don't even understand this. I saw a video where they was like, hey, if Floyd Mayweather today decided, you know what? I'm going to go and box in the women's division because I feel pretty and I feel like a woman. So I'm going to go and I'm going to go and box in the women's division. Do you think that he should be able to box in the women's division? Yes or no? And you know what? Most of these idiots said yes.
No, man.
No. Yes, he should be able to box in the women's division. Why? Well, because if that's how he feels, if he feels that he's a woman and yada yada yada, and yes, he should be allowed to box in the women's division. So what you're saying is that Floyd Mayweather, God bless his soul, if he woke up one morning and said, you know what, I'm finna go and box in the women's division because I feel like a woman and I feel like I want to box women, he will destroy every woman that he goes against. And I know it's going to be some of y'all that's going to argue, but Mike, if they're in the same weight class, you never know. She might be able to match him. No. Don't get that game twisted.
No, man.
It's not going to happen.
That ain't happening.
If LeBron James in his prime decided he wanted to do the Joanna Man and go and play for the WNBA, do you honestly think he wouldn't dominate in the women's league. But yet, there are men who were losers as men in their respective sport or profession and went over to the women's thing and is killing as a woman. And everybody is like, wow, she is doing so great. He is killing the game. She ain't doing nothing. And this is the foolishness that we as a people have decided to accept.
Yeah.
I refuse to do it. I refuse. Call me homophobic. And actually, that's such a that right there, that term is shut up. Because I don't fear homosexuals. I don't fear transgenders. I fear stupidity. That's what I fear. And I fear that we are just going along for the ride because nobody wants to say anything because nobody wants to be offensive. No, nobody wants to be canceled. Cancel me because all you're doing is making me respond. All you are doing is making me accountable for what I said, and that's fine because I stand behind what I say. I'll die on this hill, and I might be the only one, and I'm fine with that. But I'm not doing it. I'm not. Well, Mike, if a guy came to you and he presented himself as a woman and you didn't know he was a guy, but he was and then he let you know that he was trans, would you then start to call him a guy? No, because out of respect, if you want to say that you're a woman, I will acknowledge that you're a woman in my presence. Mm-hmm. But that's about it. Mm-hmm. That is about all you're gonna get from me. And that's just out of respect. It's out of respect. And you all are gonna and the people that's letting this stuff ride, y'all are gonna wake up one morning and your son is gonna be wearing a sundress. And you're gonna be asking why.
Mike, chill. Mike, chill. Chill, Mike. Chill.
I'm just saying. Congratulations. You're the new Dwayne Wade.
Come on. All right, now let's wrap up. It's time to wrap up now. All right, Mike, it's time to wrap up. It's time to wrap up.
No. What? What Dwayne Wade gonna do? What he gonna do? Mike. He ain't listening to me. Gabrielle Union don't care what I'm saying. You have to let your children be true to who they are. It's just stupid. And we sat up here and we didn't fail for this stuff. Hook, line, and sinker. I mean, listen. If you're inclined to this stupidity, God bless you. And I wish you the best. But you best believe that I ain't the one. And when you can prove to me that there's more than male and female, when you can scientifically prove it to me, and then people will say, no, it's not science. But here's the thing. I'm going to say this and then we're going to end it. In regards to the sports, they say, well, if a man if a man is making this transition and he's taking his hormones and this, that, and the other, that has an effect on his body. So you have to respect the science and understand the science of it all. Wait a minute. Did you just tell me that I had to respect the science? Mm-hmm. When you don't respect the science that says there's only male and female, but you want me, so it's two different sciences? Help me understand. Help me understand. So I'll know in the future. And this is what we're dealing with, people. This is where we are. I know it was one of them shows, and I didn't want it to be, but I just need to understand what we're doing. I need to understand what the end game is, so I'll know what direction to go in. because the current direction that we're going in, I don't like it, and it's not going to end well if we just keep running with this insanity. So it is what it is, man. Anything before we go, Philip?
Hey, man, you got it out.
Just
Told
saying,
you that.
man.
I was gonna let you. Hey, this is one of those pods to let you get it out.
It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, for all of y'all that stuck around and listen to me run on and complain and talk, I appreciate you. It was one of them podcasts, but there's some things just need to be said. And I'm not saying that I'm that person, but it's just like I just see stuff. It's just I just don't understand. It's just like how when you look at how far we've fallen, just as a society, as a people, and how everything is so triggering to everybody. And I can't say this, I can't look this way, I can't do this thing, I can't be this way. They're even trying to create trans safe zones so certain words can't be used within that zone. So it'll be a safe place for trans people. Where's the safe place for fat folks? Where's that place at? Is that at the Hostess factory? Is that at the grocery store? Is there a safe place for fat folks so they can go? Well, I don't need to hear all this talk about eating healthy and veganism and turkey bacon. Where's that place? You direct me to that place, and then maybe I'll think about it being fair to have a trans safe zone so certain words can't be used. It's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Suck it up and get over yourself. You ain't that special. You're weird, but you're not special.
All right, Mike. Okay. All right, Mike. All right.
It is what it is. I mean, that's all it was. When we was coming up and you had that uncle that was a little weird.
Mike, relax.
That's what he was. He was a little weird.
He had the special friend. He always came to the cookout with his
he brought with him. We didn't know what that stuff was. He had a little, Uncle Gerald got a little sugar in his tank. I'm like, well, who did that? Is this car okay? I had no idea what they was talking about. You were just weird. That's all you were. So, anyway, if you ain't got nothing on that end, sir, I think we done because
man,
Facebook gonna shut us down.
Thank y'all once again, Kenyon. Thank you, man.
They're gonna ban me for another 30 days, I guess.
This will be on audio also. Shout out to the audio crew. Shout out to those who stayed with us tonight. Shout out to those who put comments in the comment section. We love all y'all.
I appreciate you all hanging out with us and chiming in and everything. Man, this, like I said, it's one of them shows, but I thank you for comments, all the feedback, all the love, all the support, man. Y'all already know how it is. We appreciate y'all and we thank y'all. Listen, be safe. It's warming up, so the niggatry is gonna be real this summer. So just be mindful and be safe. Go out and do something with your family this weekend. If you ain't got no plans, make some plans. Spend some time with your family. Hug on them just a little bit tighter this weekend, because you just never know. And that's it for us, man. So on behalf of Mr. Hines and myself, this has been the Man Up Real Talk podcast. And listen, until we talk again, my friends, y'all get 2 fingers to the side. Make sure you holler at your boys, because we out.
Peace.
Peace.